I think sport creates a lot of opportunity, but it probably doesn't set you up for your life afterwards the way that so many like male sports potentially do. Off day wise, to be fair, Liv has been teaching me guitar. It's a little bit embarrassing, but we've got a music group.
I love it. How good.
So Jess can play a bit of piano, but I hardly.
That looks incredibly like cool vintage.
It is, but it's literally worthless. It's worth no money.
You could convince me that would cost like, I mean, that would be worth like 50k.
No, we had to pay $260 to get it moved here, and that was it. It was very free.
Are you starting from scratch?
I am starting from scratch. I've played for a long time.
But this is quite nerdy. I'm gonna be honest.
No, it's cool. Guitars are cool. It's not like we're busting out the saxophones or anything like that. All right, no, we're doing what's up, like the what's going on.
I'm nervous. I'm gonna be honest.
If it helps, you know nothing about guitar, so...
Well, neither, apparently.
Same guys.
I know, this looks so unnatural in my head. Like, why does it look like I've never touched it? All of a sudden.
I'm learning guitar. I learned them last night. Something about you that most people would never guess, that I play guitar.
You can't skip it.
I'm skipping it.
Biggest misconception about athletes in your sport? That's a good one.
Netball specifically.
Netball specifically. I feel like netball has probably a lot of misconceptions. Like I think that people don't realise the like intensity and the physicality, sort of like extremeness of the sport until they go. Obviously, like so many young people like grow up playing netball, and it's like you wear a dress and you wear a hair ribbon and you know, you go out and like it's for girls and all this sort of stuff. And then I feel like people come to like a top level game and they're like, oh my God, like this is so different to anything I would have guessed.
I couldn't agree more. So I shoot for the Vixens, boo, sorry.
Oh my God.
What are you doing?
Get out of here.
Well, I have to leave it for that. And Lyra, the first couple of games I watch is like the most physical. Like, and we're both basketball people.
Yes.
Like the first close-up game of netball, I'm like, this is far more physical than basketball. And
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yes,
Really?
Exactly.
Okay. Am I right in saying this is your first like fully contracted? Or was last season that?
Yeah, well, like technically this season is sort of thing, but last season there's kind of like 3 levels to like netball contracts. You start off, or generally you start off as a training partner, which is like, it's a great gig and you're so excited to be there, but it definitely comes with its challenges, I'd say. Netball is like 10 are selected and then like that is it for the year, unless there's like a injury or an illness or something like that. That's when you pull from this like smaller pool. So it's a rough gig.
So how do they, if you can't play, how do they elevate you? Is it just based off training and...
Yeah, you basically just have to like hope for opportunity, essentially. Like work really hard that year, and then like if contracts are up the next year, see if you get a go. If there's an injury or something like that, see if you get pulled up, all that sort of stuff. But then last year, 2 years ago, Netball Australia introduced like a rookie contract, and so you could elevate one of those training partners for 6 months of the year, and then they could be selected to play. So I was lucky enough last year that I was the rookie player for Mavs, and played like all but one game, I think, or like was selected for all but one game in the end last year, which was like great. And you get salary for 6 months of the year as well. You kind of just like make it work, because the other hard bit is like you want a flexible job so that like if something does come up, if things get moved around, or if like you can still like commit to training, I guess.
And make that still your main thing, or your priority, that you can be flexible.
Yes.
That's a good point, actually.
Totally.
You hear so many athletes say they don't think about that stuff until you're like late 20s or even 30s, and you're just like, oh shit, I have to.
I'm like, oh God,
like,
what's my purpose?
Because it's like I am a pro athlete, but in reality it's like 10 years of your life or something.
Exactly,
Which is daunting, I'm sure.
Is that something you've thought, I know you're only young, but is that something you're already starting to think about?
1,000%. Like in terms of exactly what that looks like still figuring that out. Don't know what I want to be when I grow up just yet. But I also feel like in terms of like especially say in the netball space, there's not this extended amount of job security, I guess. Like when you're like, this is something you can only do for 10 years. Yes. Doesn't mean you're going to do it for 10 years kind of thing.
That's
like
almost best case.
Yeah, that's like best case scenario. But even like something like footy, what they can go and sign like, 6, 8, 10-year deals and like feel pretty secure for like a while. Like netball doesn't look like that. You're signing like 1, 2, maybe 3-year deals, like if you're lucky, but that's about it. So you kind of always, and there's also like at the moment 80 spots in the whole country at a professional level. Like it's just this really like hyper competitive environment where you're not signing long-term deals, like all this sort of stuff. So you kind of constantly have to have in the back of your mind, like what if it all does just like go away?
Watch your back almost. Like you have to be on edge.
Totally. Yes.
I'm sure it's not
yes. And it's like, there's like good and bad parts to that. Like it means that you're constantly, pushing and striving and like hoping to get better and like you put a lot of effort in. But without mentioning sport, how would you describe yourself? I would hope, like honestly, like I feel like when it's like without mentioning sport, like I would really hope that when people do describe me, like sport is like the very last thing that comes up. Do you know what I mean? I just hope that I'm more than that for sure.
Yeah. Is that like the whole, because we've both heard that a lot of athletes hate being known as a netball player or a footy player?
Yeah.
Like, why is that for you?
It's like, I don't know, like it's like anything, like it's any job really. Exactly. Like I like to hopefully I'm like more of a whole person and I have like other things going on. And like obviously like I'm the first to say, like, I have the best job in the world. Like, I love my job 1,000%. But, like, at the end of the day, we throw a ball around. Do you know what I mean? Like, and if, like, if my whole thing was, like, throwing a ball around, I'd be like, oh, okay.
I'm doing something wrong.
Yes, exactly. Like, I, like, sort of crave more, I think, in life a little bit. But I would hope people describe me as quite, like, welcoming and open. Like I really like, just like even Liv said it before, like she's quite like, I'm just quite social. I just like to like be around people and like form connections and relationships with people. And I would hope, again, I don't know, you guys can tell me if I'm wrong, but
you let us in your house.
Yes, I have let you into my home. Yes.
Pretty warm.
Yes. But yeah, I really hope that I just make people feel like comfortable and like, I don't know, that they can be the best version of themselves, I hope.
Yeah. Do you see that with like do you get to interact much with like younger netball fans? Because I ask, because from you describing that, I imagine you're the type that just loves like a young netballer comes up
absolutely,
out to you and you're just like, this is my whole purpose.
1,000%, yeah. It's still kind, to be fair though, sometimes I'm like, you get this like, why do you want to talk to me? Like, do you know what I mean? I don't know, I forget that like,
you're in a bit of a spotlight.
Like I'm like, what? Like people like are asking for photos and you're like, it's like this almost moment of like, I can't believe I'm like, like somebody wants a photo with me. Like what's going on right now?
I think that's just like being a normal human though, in a sense, because I think only the real minority of the top sort of athletes or known people forget that.
Yes.
Like I think that's a good thing, that if you lose that, I assume you'd be like, oh, it's a shame I lost that.
Yes, definitely.
I'm comfortable with that.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. All right, should we get a coffee? All right, let's go. Bit of a change up. I'm thinking of doing a Bachelor of Arts, which is interesting. I think I would do like something like journalism or something like that, or like. I
was gonna say what part of the arts?
Yeah, not like art. Like I'm not actually like super creative in terms of like art, but
what part of it interests you? Like, is it journalism? Is it writing?
Yeah, so like journalism, media comms, like even like you can do things like global politics, like all like there's just like there's so much option, which is ideal, I think.
That's cool. Like, do you write now?
No, I wouldn't say that. Love to learn though. All about learning.
I was gonna say, you strike me as someone that just sort of dives in and figures out what they want to do by saying yes to everything.
Yes, exactly. Like I feel like that's the best way to do it though, right? I don't know. Have I nailed it?
Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
Wow. Are you a coffee snob though?
I don't know about snob. Okay,
define snob.
I appreciate a good coffee for sure.
Yeah, okay. I think that's more how I describe it. I'm not a snob. I like it, but
Yeah, get out in nature.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, it's good.
And don't get me wrong, I love the busyness of Melbourne. I really do. But
No, you need to
it's a
escape
nice,
eventually.
exactly.
You need time with your own thoughts.
Well, not too much time.
True, depending on what they are. But
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we did like a mindfulness session at netball yesterday. That's all about like,
Oh,
you know,
yeah?
as we do, like how we can be more mindful and all that kind of stuff. And one of the suggestions was to like go on a walk, like just like with your thoughts. No
not plugged
music,
in?
no
Yeah.
nothing. I was like, oh.
Do you do that?
No.
I said to him, there's never a time I go on a walk and I'm not listening to something.
Exactly, but apparently it's not very mindful.
No. Well, I still think just getting out in nature is good,
Or, like,
regardless of what you're
I
listening
just-
to.
yeah.
Maybe that's the whole point.
I think
so-
I get bored.
No, but you don't have things you want to think about, and then you just start thinking about it.
Yeah.
And then that's the beauty of it.
Yeah, true. I think that's the whole point, yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas we're constantly trying to distract ourselves
Yeah,
from ever thinking
exactly.
about anything.
You choose what podcast you listen to. You choose what almost what mood you're listening. Like
Yeah.
if you're listening to Kick It Forward, or you're listening to something deep.
Yes.
You're like, what's the podcast like? What's the favourite?
I like, there's this really funny one. Oh,
What?
Molly's here, sorry, we found a friend. Hello. Molly's in maps with me.
Brothers? Yeah.
Good kick up, Molly.
Yeah, something's going on. How's she going so far?
Good.
Yeah.
So it's a guitar.
Well, it's what a day off looks like for me. Exactly, Molly. Some people aren't haters.
I didn't say it was bad. I just said explain yourself.
We come here a lot. To be fair, I can't remember if Molly introduced me to this place. I don't know if you did.
Of course I did.
No, I don't know if you did.
I'm not
Like,
going to bite at this. Am I on camera right now?
Maybe.
Maybe.
That's not okay.
Exactly. That's what camera? You
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about?
Don't look at the camera.
But yeah, this is probably Molly's favourite place as well.
Yeah, it is.
And we come here a lot.
You're living a day in my
day-
life.
yeah.
Like, it's
We'll
not a
just
day
copy
in
it
your
Yeah, yeah,
I know.
yeah.
She's from Adelaide. She's not even from here.
What, you want me to take him to Adelaide?
Yeah, get on a flight.
I categorically say I'm from Melbourne now.
How long have you been in Melbourne?
2 years. I'm from
I don't know how
Melbourne.
long you need to call yourself a
Yeah,
Yeah, enough,
More than
that's
no?
enough.
We'll give it to her.
But yeah,
Oh, the new jeans. I like it.
yeah, they're a bit like March, but hey,
Did you want to plug?
no, all good. Well, my top is Dish. To be fair, I wouldn't mind a Dish sponsorship.
Really?
Do you guys know what Dish is? All right, on
Neither do
culture,
I.
I understand. What?
I've never bought anything from Dish.
Oh, but you know what Dish is. Are you being crazy right now?
I swear on my life.
Oh
Your
my
facial
God.
expression says you don't know what this is.
I don't. Obviously,
facial-
it's clothing.
Well, yes. Way through it was like, oh my
meeting
God,
in
that
the
meeting.
morning, and they were talking about like
Yeah.
how many hours of a day we spend on our phone and like ways to like,
Yeah.
stop, you know. And so we all, at the end of the day, even like last night we came to my house to
Yes.
watch netball. We're like, as soon as it was quarter time, we're all like on our phones, like, put them away.
We're putting them away.
Yeah, like
Exactly.
you just everyone
Instinctual
pick them
now.
up.
You
Like
feel bad about yourself.
nothing's going on. Yeah.
But then you stay off your phone and you miss meetings and you feel worse.
Alright, we're getting out of here.
Okay, all right.
Well, I might
Have we
see
got
you
any
this
meetings
afternoon.
today?
In 5 minutes. Yeah, that's
No,
what she said.
day off today.
Day off.
But if you want to
Day
come,
off.
if you
Off
want to
day.
come to the gym with me,
Yes.
Can you just say that again, but say it's an off day?
Off
today?
day.
No, I'm kidding.
oh, cute. You've got cards. Nah, it's okay.
Are you
Do you want me to have a
Do
question?
one. We can do
My plan.
Yeah, you look ridiculous.
Oh,
Oh my God.
that's a deep one. Let's go again.
Okay,
I need something light and friendly.
it's not gonna happen.
They all
I'll pick
do.
one for you. Oh, here we go.
What does a perfect day off look like for you? Coffee with Jessie?
Always.
What else are you doing today?
No, you can't just copy my day.
Okay, my day.
Your day.
Sauna, hanging out with my brother,
Yeah.
some gardening. Green
And that's
thumb?
exactly what you're doing on your off day.
Yeah, and in the future maybe harvesting some honey. That was so performative.
It's so cool to get out of here.
Bye.
I'll see you
Have
later.
fun,
see
guys.
you guys.
Yeah.
Which question was the deep one?
What's a lesson you learned the hard
Oh,
way? It's so fun. I like when you've got this like crushing fear of getting old, and then you come to work, and I'm the youngest person here. I'm like, oh,
Is that actually how you actually like you hate the thought of getting older?
no, I don't hate it. I feel like the older I get, the more I'm like comfortable with it. Do you know what I mean? But like also, there's a part of you that wants to be 22 forever, 1,000%. Have you guys done many more, or have you got more?
No, you're the second.
Oh, a lot of pressure.
But we so big so the goal for this, we'd love
Yes.
to have like mini series under it. So I don't know if I was talking to you on the phone about this, but you know, like, what's that chicken one? Hot wings.
Oh my god, I love her.
So things like those concepts. Wait, the one where she's in the chicken shop.
Yeah, I love that.
So,
is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about the hot wings?
Well,
one?
both.
Both.
Similar.
Yeah.
So we'd love like mini content series under the Off Day umbrella.
Yeah, I see.
Where it's hosted by athletes.
Yeah.
So
it's
like
not
big,
just like day in the life stuff. It's like this is sort of like the beginning or the core
beginning. You're trying to like
Because we'd love one. Like we'd even love like a coffee one. Because you could so easily get like a bean sponsor. Like because you could easily have like a netball one, and you could have like a footy player. Like that's the big goal. But it's just about like getting proof of concept, and then how the hell you even get partners on board or commercial. Like that's a whole different.
Exactly.
I think you need to build an audience first, and then you can get some help.
1,000%. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But you put a camera there and you're like,
Yeah, she was like, I don't know what to say, and then you'd hear her talk, and you're like, you're amazing at what you're saying.
Yeah, literally.
It's hard.
Yeah.
As I say, this with holding a camera.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, it's so hard with the camera.
We don't even know
in your
it's
face.
here.
But yeah, it's an interesting. But it's all part of it, I guess. Like that's the thing. Like
Trade-off of doing what you want to do, I guess.
Yeah. Even I feel like for female athletes, like there's this real emphasis on like you have to like build your brand and you have to like establish something outside of just your sport because you can't just rely on that, if that makes sense. Even when we were talking about before, like when we were saying that athletes are often craving to be like multifaceted and like want to be seen as one thing, which I think is, absolutely. But also like there's, for female athletes, there's almost this like obligation to as well because of all the like other stuff, even the sense of like the job security and like the not as good pay and the like, I think sport creates a lot of opportunity, but it probably doesn't set you up for your life afterwards the way that so many like male sports potentially do. Even like I said, like my dad played footy here, and like after he finished, like just all these like things popped up for him by way of like connections through sport. Yeah, exactly. Like exactly. Yes.
As bad as it is.
Yes.
Particularly this day. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And there's like people are just so willing to like invest in you because of that. Whereas female sports, like we're like almost fighting to have that kind of same opportunity. So we're having to like engage in all these other things while we're athletes. If that makes sense.
You know that runner Morgan Mitchell?
Yes. Yeah.
She was saying like she's like, I don't really know much about running.
Yes.
She's like quite big.
Yes.
But she was saying like the amount of money she ends up purely running stuff, and then she markets
herself.
Like,
yeah.
It's just like crazy, and then people,
Yes.
I think she cops hate for like trying to sell brands or like.
Yes.
Oh, like the financials easily like doubles or whatever.
And like you've got to, yeah.
She's like, I cop hate for it, but it's like it's just how I.
What's the say?
It's how I live. Yeah, exactly.
However often during the year, kind of thing.
Exactly.
So it's like how you make it into a full-time financial.
Yes.
Isn't that the
Yes.
same with like Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese?
Yeah.
Like the amount they're earning from other marketing off, call it.
Yes, and they're like the goal, like standard in terms of like what they've been able to do. It's so great.
But then they're the two that will get the hate. Like you follow more closely than I do, but they're the two that get the most hate, right?
Yes. Yeah. People are never happy.
There's such a weird irony.
Yeah.
Like really illogical irony.
It is, yeah.
Tall Poppy again.
Yeah.
We nearly called this Poppy. It was just going to be called Poppy.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea though. Yeah. Because we've got it bad in Australia, I'd say.
Yeah.
Like, just in general.
I think so.
And even the sport one can sometimes be challenging because it's like not only your identity now, but like more often than not, it's always been your identity. When you play professional sport, like, a lot of the time you've played since you were like a kid. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I played netball since I was like 6-7 years old.
Yeah.
So for like however many years, it's always been my identity.
What sort of trained into you like a next extent of like a soldier or an army, but like you're trained into you're a netballer.
Yes, exactly. I was never really good at two things. I was always like,
but you try.
I try,
multiple.
exactly.
Guitar.
I try for 5 minutes and then I'm bad at it, so I have to stop.
I actually think there's skill in quitting. Like with things like hobbies and that, I think people too often just like are scared to stop. Whereas if you just go one thing to the other, I actually think that's a positive.
1,000%, yeah.
Because you might find your next calling.
Yes, exactly. Well, even like, it's a bit like this law degree that I'm like halfway through. There's this thing that they say, like, I forget the term of what it is, but it's like when you're so far into something and you've invested so much, whether it's time, money, resources, whatever it is, you're like too terrified to stop because you're so far into it that you feel like you need to keep going, even though that's so counterproductive because like inevitably like you're probably just going to quit in the end. So it's like it doesn't matter how far into something you get, hobbies included. Like it's okay if it's like
to make the call to stop.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, because you could argue as you said, that you could argue that that's more growth by stopping to go on to the next thing rather than delaying the
awareness.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I always think that's funny with. I always think of it like the gym or whatever. If you wanted to be fit, but if you pay for it, then you feel guilty if you don't go.
Yes,
so
exactly.
It's like I guess similar to a degree or something.
To be fair, I'm not really like obviously I am because of like my job.
Yeah.
But like I always think about like if this wasn't my job, like what that would look like for me.
Yeah.
I feel like that'll be an interesting thing post career.
How into fitness and nutrition and
all that sort of stuff. Yeah, and I feel like it'll be so ingrained into me by that point that I actually do. Like it's a part of my lifestyle and I like it.
You'd probably, even if you think you don't like it, I imagine, like as a lot of athletes when they stop, they say that they don't realise how much they miss it, so you want that.
Yes, 1,000%. Absolutely. And it's just a little routine thing.
Do you enjoy running?
Expression would say otherwise.
I think it's a necessary evil at times.
What a way to put it. That's good,
But yeah, I would hope that again, like, I run for necessity at the moment in terms of like I run to be fit to play netball, but when netball's not a factor, I feel like potentially I might be a runner.
Oh.
Maybe. We'll see. No. Don't hold me to that. Like I think like marathons are crazy. I'm like, okay, don't put me down for that. That's all good. But
see people like fainting or spewing or something.
I'm like, why are we doing that? Why are we doing that, guys?
I'm still convinced marathons didn't exist 3 years ago.
No, 1,000%.
I'm convinced.
I don't know what has happened in recent times.
Nobody ran, nobody did marathons.
Nah, and now everyone does them. Yeah. But this interview, so my manager said to me on the phone, was like, now just remember, Jessie, like you say the word like a lot, and I was like, oh my god, I've never felt so like seen in my life.
Isn't that like so much? Like so many young generations.
I think you
said like I like.
Now I'm like, and I've been like, don't say like, don't say like, don't say like, don't say like.
Like
I just
go on a like off day with Jessie.
Exactly, and I'm like, so I don't know how you're gonna go on post editing or how much I've said that, but
now I'm gonna notice it.
I know.
So we'll have a look.
We'll have a look.
Speaking as a skill, sometimes I'm like I don't know how to stop or breathe properly or.
Everyone has a word like that though.
Yes, they like whether it's or whatever. Yeah.
I think there's something that I was reading recently, and I do this. I fear people cutting me off. I think that's why we keep those filler words. Is what
that's good awareness.
Is why.
So you've just got to keep talking.
Yeah, we feel like we have to. Whereas that. What's that Vin guy's name, Darren?
Vin Jiang.
There's a guy called
He's like
Vin
a communications specialist online.
Yeah, he's like really big.
He's from Adelaide, I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
Why don't you know this?
All the best people are.
He's got a massive following, but his whole thing is how to speak better or communicate better. And I think that was one of the things he said that I resonated with, that we keep talking fast and we have those filler words.
Yes.
We don't want to be cut off.
Like, I think you just have to accept being cut off. It's gonna happen.
It's a tough one.
I'm
a bit the same though.
I'm gonna purposely cut you off.
Yeah.
I think the point is that people won't cut you off though.
If you're still talking.
Because if you nail the pause,
good job. We're gonna get so good by the end. Well, yeah, I'm like, why would I pause when I could just fill all the silence with the sound of my own voice? Like that's why not?
That's one way to think of it for sure.
That is why I'm very bad at job interviews and first dates, because I'll just speak. Never pause.
But if
ever.
You know that though, that's the first step.
I know, but you get very swept up. My least favourite people in the world are those people that are like,
here we go.
If you just make a coffee at home, you'll have enough money to buy a house. Oh my god. Why don't you just suck the joy out of everything? No, I like seriously.
Someone said the opposite. They're like, a takeaway coffee isn't going to be less likely to make you a millionaire or whatever.
Like, seriously.
Because the total amount of money that you save of that is not going to be the difference of you affording a
exactly. Dream house. This is, okay, plug it for a second. This is the best Greek restaurant in all of Melbourne. Actually, probably in Australia.
Jim's Tavern?
Yeah. I don't know how opposed you guys are to jaywalking. That's great.
That's the art of walking backwards.
This is very cinematic. I have a dog back home. She's the best. Her name's River.
River? What breed?
Border Collie. I feel like I do get a bit of like thrift blindness though. Like I'll like see something and I'm like, oh yeah, that is epic. And then I'll go home and be like, oh my god, I am never wearing that.
How would you describe your style?
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, now I would have never said earthy tone. Well, to be fair, these sparkly jeans are giving like what, like music video, I'm thinking. Well, Star Wars, I always wear my Asics. I do love my Asics. But I don't know, like simple.
So yeah.
Simple and comfortable. I don't know. That's boring as shit, but like it's the truth. Like I just wear a lot of comfortable clothes.
Is netball about the like walk-in fits? Are you allowed to wear stuff when you're walking?
No, I wish we were though. Especially again at Mavs, they're all about like, you know, trying to show like different sides of you, not just an athlete. And I'm like, well, that's the perfect way. Like you really are the clothes you wear, I guess. To be fair, I do wear a lot of like neutrals, I'd say, which is earthy. But I want to get into more like fun pieces, you know, like a fun pant, bit out there. Would I like?
I don't know. Just
what would I wear that?
Maybe it's more like a fancy dress or something.
Do you know what would annoy me? Like I wouldn't wear that, and then I'd see somebody wearing that, and they'd look amazing, and I'd be like,
you have to be.
Why didn't I think of that?
It's fair dinkum a jockey.
Is it proper?
No, I just. But you believe me. But it does look like a jockey.
Say it with
outfit.
confidence, remember, and I'll believe anything you say. That's quite cool. Oh my god.
I know. I wonder where you designed that.
Well, that's kind of fun. I quite like this hat.
Yeah.
What do you think? Black?
Almost
A bit boring. Holy shit.
You just go by yourself, right?
No,
like,
I was.
No,
God, no. Oh.
No, but like the actual jump.
Yeah, they just like give you the parachute and say, click this button and off you go. No. But like I'm like looking down, like because you're sitting on the edge of the plane, you're like, holy shit, this person is falling out of midair, and I'm about to go next. And it's the only time I was like,
Did you enjoy it at all?
like it's like more of like a bucket list thing. Yeah, you're like, oh, I've been skydiving. Like I probably don't need to go again now.
You couldn't pay me enough to do it. I reckon going over a big speed hump these days.
That's enough.
Get the dropping feeling.
I could never. Oh, I didn't never want to do the giant drop at
Stuff that.
the theme parks.
Yeah, I hate roller coasters. I don't think I could bungee jump though, because that's you. Like when you're skydiving, someone's jumping for you, and you're just attached to that person. When you bungee jump, you have to like launch yourself off the side.
Just same with coloured shoes.
Coloured shoes, like on court. I just wear a plain white pair. I wish I wore cooler shoes, but Asics still, obviously. That's what I mean.
There's only one person that can change that.
Well, that's true. Like so many sports to choose from. So like so many people play netball, but not enough of them would even like know where to watch a game. Is the problem? Like you go out to like a Saturday morning like netball comp and they're like, wait, who do you play for? Or like, where's the games? Or like, and it's just like, oh my god. The dream would be that like any kid that plays netball like has a favourite player, has a favourite team, like the way that like basketball, footy, like kind of like it's like that. Social media the next like that night, and there's all this commentary about like this and that player and this movement and that, and like I'm not saying like hate is never okay, obviously. We don't want to like hate on athletes. No. Athletes are people too, but like the commentary and like the critical sort of comments around the game are a good thing because it means people care and they care in watching, and they're going to watch the next week to see if like what they thought is true or like all that sort of stuff.
I feel like it's a refreshing mindset on it because like you're right, so many people are just like, oh, negative clickbait. Like I understand the clickbait bit stuff,
yes,
but the reality
totally.
is like it's like if stuff isn't interesting or at least a bit dramatic, like you know,
yes,
like we're all human. That's not that interesting.
Yes, exactly. Like
creates conversation.
It absolutely does.